So, what is meditation, and a few tips for getting started? Mindfulness meditation is all about looking inwards rather than outwards. Sometimes we look at our environment to change, we look at people around us as well, whereas mindfulness meditation is more about looking inwards and acknowledging feelings, emotions, focus, clarity, kind of anything that's really going on, anything that you're feeling at the time, which quite often we look to other ways to deal with. Meditation has a long history, and mindfulness meditation is really a modern approach to it. And mindfulness is all about being in the present moment. It's also a practice. So meditation can take time. And this is my first top tip for starting meditation. Meditation is a practice. Just like going to the gym and training your muscles, you might not have the best experience in your first meditation. You might find you're easily distracted. You might find your mind is running. That's what the Buddhists call the monkey mind. Meditation is all about practicing the gaps between those thoughts running. And if you practice a mindfulness meditation technique, gradually those gaps between thoughts will get bigger and bigger, and you'll find more clarity, more focus, and more of a calming experience. But don't judge yourself if your first experience isn't great. Equally, I did quite a few meditations, and I still find that every so often I have an experience where I can't calm my brain as much as I feel I wanted to. But what's important is I try not to judge myself for that. I try and just let it be the experience that I had, and next time I go again. Another top tip for starting meditation is make sure you're comfortable. Try lying down first. A sitting meditation where you're sitting upright is quite an active meditation. So you're holding yourself, you're engaging your body. It can be a little uncomfortable to start with, so maybe work towards that. Start with a cushion for your head, laying flat or knees bent so that they're upright. That way you'll find your experience is a lot more comfortable. Another top tip is make sure the place where you are going to meditate is good. Make sure you want to go there. Make sure it's comfortable, make sure it's a nice part of your house. And make sure, because you might find, like going to the gym again, that one day it's harder to go and do it than another. It is a practice. You need to build a habit of doing it. So make sure it's a good space to go to. Another top tip is smell is a very good thing. So if you can ground yourself, if you can bring yourself to your own attention, a smell will bring you back there rather than letting the thoughts go on and on. As soon as you acknowledge the thought has moved, you're distracted, a smell is something that you can pick up in the room and bring yourself back to that moment. It can be anything that you want. Incense is commonly used in meditation, but honestly, anything that you've got about the house that you like the smell of, get that on, because that will help you focus back on the moment. Last two top tips. One is about time. You'll need to work out when's good for you. Personally, when I first get up in the morning, I like to take a little bit of time for myself. And also just before bed is always good. It's really nice to do a lunchtime session as well. It can be really short. And remember that mindfulness meditations don't necessarily mean closing your eyes and lying down. You can be mindful in going for a walk at lunchtime, make sure you're getting some space, but also just making sure that you're reflecting inwards rather than just out. Also, you might need to balance your time. It's about where you put this in your priority order, giving yourself this time. You might need to reach out to people around you, partners. We all have things in life, kids, work, food shops, all the stuff that adds up. It's where you put this in your priority list, and you might need support from others so that you can get this time and remove distractions for you. But believe me, if you can dedicate this time to this practice, build up to it, even once a day, 10 minutes, even every other day, 10 minutes, you will see benefits elsewhere. You'll see benefits in your whole life from being able to get clarity, focus, and maintaining a practice which ultimately is really good for you and those around you. Give it a try some of our videos, Don't worry if you don't get it first time, but maybe try a couple of times a week, dropping in a little bit of space for yourself, just to reflect inwards and see if it helps your clarity going out as well. Let us know what you think. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube so that you get the latest videos. You can try new meditations as we put them on. Good luck.